What's up guys, it's Rantium here, and today we are back once again in Stellaris Console Edition with the Lokken Mechanists. Now, once again we are back here in the year 2275, and you can see the economy at the top has really begun to take off. We're only at the year 2275, and we've already got a plus 300 energy income with 500 minerals, and then our alloys could definitely be better, but with the assertion, I don't even know what the hell that word means, but with the colonization of our new Ecumenopolis Urxis, this is going to be able to pump out so many alloys, and we actually just unlocked the Ministry of Production, so that we can actually bump that by an additional 15%. Now, in the last episode, we got very powerful. In fact, so powerful, we tributized the Mandasur Galactic Hierarchy, and we joined into a federation with the State of Hypnis, and we are now looking outwards to join or to create a larger federation, and to create a larger vassal/tributary empire. Now, the way that we're going to do that is by looking to our west, to the United Mechanists bloc. So now, they are technically our friends, if I'm not mistaken. We are friendly with them. But let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of that stuff and get rid of that stuff. Where is the Mechanists bloc? Here we go. Yeah, so they're technically friends with us, but we are still allied to their rivals. They're pathetic to us, as is pretty much everybody else. In fact, everyone within fleet power is pathetic to us. And we did start our federation in the last episode as well. The Grand Science Conservatory, the Lokken Mechanists, and the State of Hypnis. Now, unfortunately, unlike on PC, once you have a federation, in order to get your members into that federation, you have to invite them into the federation. Even if they are a tributary or a vassal, I don't believe they join your federation. I don't know if that's the same thing with vassals. Tributaries, I don't believe so, because they don't necessarily have to fight for you. So what we might end up doing is, instead of tributizing the United Mechanists bloc, we could vassalize them to get them into our federation, because then we would have even more people to kind of contribute to the Federation fleet. Speaking of that fleet, we have a total of 4,168 fleet power when it comes to that one. And then we've got almost 6,000 when it comes to that one, and we've got over 13k when it comes to our lovely Corvette swarm. Now, we need to decide whether or not we're going to war to vassalize them or tributize them, and we're going to go to war in this episode once again. Then, from the Mechanists bloc, we're probably going to take a look at the Babaki League and the Xanir Interstellar Autocracy. Then, we'll take out the Galactic Chim Empire and the Selami Confederacy. We'll either tributize or vassalize them, and so on and so forth. Then we'll look outwards once more to what are they? The Fallen Empires out there. And the Fallen Empires that we have, who are they? We've got, let's see, let's just rank them through overwhelming. So we've got Militant Isolationists and the Keepers of Knowledge. These are materialists and xenophobes. So there won't be a war in heaven, which is fine. Unless, actually no, there might be a war in heaven. I'm not sure. I actually don't know. I've only ever had one war in heaven, and it was not fun. But okay, let's go ahead and unpause, and let's get this stuff going. So, the United Mechanists bloc, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to war with them next. Because having this wormhole on lockdown would be really nice, and having it in, like, allied space would also be really, really nice. Alright, so we've got our shipyards done. This guy out here has been expanding. Just put you out here. We're not going to expand too much anymore. We'll probably just fill in these little holes like that, and then we'll continue to expand once the war is over, or I feel like expanding again. What about you? Yeah, this is probably the only one I'll have just expand to fill in these, because I don't like to have holes in my space.
Construction online.
Alright, and then this one, that is one of our trade hubs, and let's go ahead and build a off-world trading company. It takes me a second to get back into the kind of swing of things whenever I start a new episode up, because I tend to record these videos once every other day. I'll record this video on Tuesday, and it'll go up on Wednesday. Then I'll record Sunday's episode on Thursday, and by the time, Tuesday rolls around, it takes a second for me to get back into what I was doing. But by the end of the episode, I think I do an okay job. So, we're not, how many more ships can we outfit? Reinforce, we need 56, 5,939, and that's probably because of the battleships, if I had to guess. We didn't put any battleships in here. Nope, we did not.
Technology discovered.
Okay. We put cruisers in, but not battleships. Okay, good to know. And then let's see. Ooh, hello, jump drives. This might be a great way to get the unbidden, but you know what? That's fine. Because we do have access to battleships, don't we? Yes, we do. Look at the size of them suckers. I love them. Oh, I love freaking battleships so much. In fact, we need to go ahead and change that to that. There we go. And we can auto-complete that. We need grade 5 armor. But if you'll remember, we're still going through this right here, Synthetic Evolution. We've got 85 months. That should be able to be finished in today's episode. But let's not waste any time, and let's get our fleets mobilized and moving over here. And let's see about going to war with these lovely peeps. Now here's something that I kind of want to do. I've never used the Ravagers or the Marauders. We know of a good raiding target. Already in the middle of a raid, we have no time for a distraction at this time. Oh, damn, okay. So we can't actually use that. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, that would have been so fun to send the raiders against the United Mykonos block, and then meet them in combat to kind of take out their fleet before we even get there. That would be kind of shitty for them, but kind of funny for us. How are our armies doing? Yeah, no, they're totally fine. And they're following along with our military? Perfect. With our navy? Well, hello there, beautiful. Ascension Theory.
Construction online.
Doesn't that make you feel amazing? So Ascension Theory will basically allow us to research one free Ascension perk. And that will give us, obviously, a free Ascension perk right here. And we'll go ahead and hide the unavailable. We do have access to Voidborn. However, we're not creating enough alloys to really, like, mass-produce habitats. However, there is one thing that I'm thinking about doing, and it's just because I can. I'm thinking about taking World Shaper and making all of our planets Gaia worlds once we're machines, because then we get extra resources because of the you know, increased stability and everything like that, increased happiness, and it's 100% habitability, obviously, because we're robots, but at the same time, we could then have migration treaties with all of the other empires, and then we could boost our population growth even more, and we would just snowball completely, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or the people that we would have migration treaties with would be assimilated into our machine empire. I can't remember how the synthetic stuff works. But the ones that I'm going to take eventually, we're going to have Galactic Wonders and Master Builders, as well as the Colossus Project. So that leaves either Voidborn or World Shaper, because we've only got 4 more Ascension perks to have. But the other great thing is once we unlock that tech, we're going to have access to the Unity Ambitions, which give us the ability to, you know, create more influence. We can have megastructure build speed increased a whole bunch. These guys are going to be a bitch to go through. Are you seeing the amount of freaking star fortresses that they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the hell is wrong with these guys? Why the hell they have so much freaking beef? Damn, okay. I think we're probably going to tributize them. I'm not sure. Is our fleet in position? It is. Wonderful. So, I am curious. Should we try an experiment and vassalize these guys? This guy is going to get killed if he's not out of their space. Where are you going, big guy? Let's go ahead and get you to come over here. And we'll get you to come back into our space. Experimental subspace navigation, please. Alright, so we'll get him back into our space. There we go. Any other ships in their space? No. Okay. I believe we're kind of ready to do this. Yeah. Let's do an experiment. Let's try and vassalize them, shall we? And see if they can join our Federation. So we're going to say offer protectorate status. And declare war. Vassalize. Declare war.
Activating offensive war protocols.
Wonderful. Alright, now let's see. What's going on with our planets here? We need to go ahead and bump that up if we can. How many crystals are we making? 2. A whole whopping 2 crystals. We need to go and do that, because once we get to 80 people, we can upgrade this, and we'll get even more housing from that. That'll be fine. Does this... No, that's... Nope, okay. Does that? Nope, that... Nope, okay. Everything requires strategic resources. That's another reason why I'm thinking about going Voidborn, is because we can just put all of the strategic resources on the habitats, which would be really nice. Alright, this planet's fine. That planet's fine. This planet could use more food stuff, if I can. Move more food processing facilities. This one, we can put in more research, because it looks like that's what we're doing on this world. Yeah, let's do that instead. And then this one's fine. This one's fine. How is our Ecumenopolis doing? It's doing wonderfully. And this one's fine for now. Alright, perfect. Now, let's have a good old war, shall we? And let's see. We'll have you come through here. Oh, look at that. They've got a fleet waiting here already. How adorable. Alright, let's have a good war, everyone. Let's have a great war. Some might even call it the best war. And we'll see which fleet pops in first. Because we want all of the fleets to be following the slowest fleet. Strength in numbers and all that.
Engaging hostile station.
Okay, alright, so the Federation fleet is the slowest, it would seem. Oh, but I love how quickly we do this shit. Alright, we'll have them all follow the Federation fleet. And we'll grab the Federation fleet and let's go fishing, boys. Let's go see what we can get out here. Where's the entrance? Ah, right there. Let's go have fun, everyone. Let's have a great war. Oh, but yeah, we do actually have these guys helping us too. So their fleets are going to start taking stuff out as well. Now, in my experience, my past experience, when you do have allies in wars with you, it can be a little difficult to force the peace, especially when you are going to war to vassalize them, so we might run into an issue down the road. Hopefully we don't, but just keep that in mind. We might be at war for the next 50 years, and it's completely involuntary. Where is my Starfleet? No, go that way, please. I thought I sent you through. Why did only the transports go through? There we go. Thank you. The rest of my ship showed up. There we go. They move as one. Look at them. The conglomerate. I love it so much. Oh, God, I love the sounds of war. All the lasers. Oh, they're so magnificent. Oh, they're so much fun. And look at those little Devastator torpedoes. I love that. Alright, now we can go ahead and get going. Let's go ahead and knock out this little section through here. Actually, here, let's just take that spot out. They got a couple fleets. This one's moving to probably reinforce the other fleet that I saw. No, can I click on the fleet? Moving to the Unatra system. Where's the Unatra system? Not a damn clue, actually. Oh, it's this system. They're going to that space. Okay, that's fine. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and do this? That way they can't get into our space. Because what exactly is their war goal against us? Humiliate. That's not like they can take anything. Oh, and look. We've got all these Corvettes trying to catch up. Damn things. Alright, so let's take out their fleets first. It's probably going to be the easiest.
Planetary invasion.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a planet in here. Oops. What do we need for our... Okay, so it's not too high. And if need be, we can always settle status quo and shrink the entire empire that we're going up against. Jump drives are ours.
Conquered.
Wonderful. So let's go through here and we're going to try and take all these fleets out. And here we go. Prosperity has been finished off, giving us access to yet another Ascension perk. And it's now a decision to be made. Voidborn or World Shaper. Honestly, every habitat costs, I think, 5,000 alloys and 250 influence, if I'm not mistaken. It might even be 300 influence. I think Voidborn's honestly going to be the best idea, because then we can actually boost our energy production as well. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, so then we've got Galactic Wonders, Colossus Project, and then Master Builders. Wonderful!
Engaging hostile fleets. New technology discovered. Spaceport under attack.
Damn, already we can... Holy crap, we can settle status quo already. Holy crap.
Planet conquered.
And, yep, there goes their capital. That really hurt them. Alright, let's just continue to... why is that not ours? Let's just go back through here, and then claim all this fun stuff, and then come back through here and claim that. It does look like our allies are going to keep their fleets busy, and as long as we don't see any fleets coming up towards this way, I think we're going to be just fine. Not to mention, we do technically own this system right now, so they'll have to go through their own space station to get there, and then they'll have to go through this station to get here. Then eventually they'll have to go through here, which we're going to bump up to a star fortress.
Discovered.
And, you know, yeah, I think we're going to be just fine.
Research station lost.
Fleet command limit, please.
Mining station lost.
And I don't think we can... Oh, we can do master builders. That's lovely. Alright, now let's check our civilian ships real fast. How much does it cost to build one of the habitats? Oh, it's way cheaper. 3,000? I thought it cost 5,000. And it costs 200 influence. That's a lot of influence, but I think this might actually be worth it. Okay, so we're not going to have that one do anything. Where is this guy at? Can we send you on...
Commencing
okay, so he's going there.
invasion.
This guy, we're going to have you go there. And then this guy's not even back yet. Okay, let's go ahead and build another construction ship. And we'll have this one as kind of like our home habitat builder, because I think we're going to build one in our home system, most likely. How is our progress doing on synthetic evolution? 47 months, everyone. 47 months. That's it. Until we are the lovely robot boys.
Planet conquered.
Okay. Now we just need to go ahead and move the armies back towards this way. Okay, so things are going quite well. I've been quiet for, I think, about 10 minutes now. And, damn. So far, our allies have been doing some good work down here. I'm pretty sure we've wiped out their entire fleet. Any of their fleets don't really stand a chance against us anyways. This out here, this is not our main enemy. This is just the little pirates. But yeah, we haven't even needed to upgrade anything out here because I think we're completely fine. In fact, I don't even think they can reproduce any ships because we basically own all of their shipyards, if I'm not mistaken. Not to mention we've just got a train of corvettes and stuff coming through here. It's so dumb. I hate it when the AI does this shit, but it's kind of funny too. Not to mention our allies, they're doing pretty well. They've got a whole bunch of just little fleets flying around here. But what we're doing is we're having them come back up here, and we're just going to kind of mop all this stuff up right here. Now these guys, on the other hand, we might just be able to come in here and vassalize these guys just real fast.
New technology
the problem is
discovered.
we need to be at peace to declare ask them if they want to become a protectorate. The Pithok Empire, they're super tiny. Yeah, they're like super tiny. So yeah, eventually we'll come back over there and get that. I'm not even going to continue to upgrade that space station. In fact, I'll probably downgrade it once this war is over. But things are going well, honestly. The Selimi Confederation, look at this. The Selimi Confederacy is actually probably going to be our next target because they're almost at our border. And that's interesting.
Online.
If I was going to be upgrading any system, it should have been this choke point right there. That's totally fine with me. And yeah, they'll probably end up taking all that space anyways. But when they're either in our Federation or they're our tributary, it doesn't much matter now, does it? So yeah, we are using
technology discovered.
a lot of energy, and that will decrease over time, obviously, but we're just going through a bunch of the repeatable techs right now. We're just blowing through them. We're almost up to 1K research, which I'm very happy with. I'm pretty sure I've probably had more research by now in other games, but at the same time, I don't really like to compare to other games because then I'm constantly trying to live up to, or outpace my other ones.
Construction online.
Alright, let's see. What's this guy up to out here? Oh, he was just building all of this stuff out here. Wonderful. Eventually, we'll fill all this stuff in, and then we'll pretty much have our borders, like I said, all the way up here to... What's up here? Ancient mining drones. Okay. And then eventually, we'll probably want to come through here and fill all this stuff in. That way, our borders look nice and neat and tidy.
System charted.
I gotta say, we have quite the empire here. It's kind of nice. Even though it's like tributaries and federations and all that stuff, so far, it's really, really nice. We're going to own pretty much the entire center. What just happened? What the... How did that just happen? It just went from black to white. Is there a supernova at the middle of the galaxy? Alright, and into the last two traditions. We've got supremacy, and we've got domination. We're going to take domination first. Then we'll go into supremacy after that. Oh, hello there. Time to upgrade some of this stuff. And more autochthon monuments, please. And time to upgrade this one. And another autochthon monument. Now, you might be wondering why I'm building autochthon monuments so late into the game, and it's because of the Unity ambitions. The Unity ambitions allow you to continue to collect Unity to put towards those ambitions, meaning Unity no longer is one of those resources that can just kind of be discarded after you've gotten all of your Ascension perks, or your traditions for that matter. 22 months until we have that. Perfect. They're no longer our associates? The Galactic Chim Empire? What happened? I mean, not that I'm pissed, but... Oh, it's because we're at war. Oh, no, it's because they're at war. Who the hell are they at war with? They're at war with me. Wait just a diddly damn second. What?
New technology discovered.
When did that happen? When did we decide to go to war? Wait, are they friends? Oh, I didn't even notice that. I did not even know that. When the did that just happen? No, there's no way that just happened. Okay, so we've seemed to have gone to war with two empires, and I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. What the hell is even wrong with me? Okay, that's fine. We could probably knock... We'll vassalize these guys. These guys will get away scot-free, because they weren't the target. Interesting. Okay, well, we've got a whole empire between us, and it's not like they can get to me, because they have to go through the Babaki League. And if I'm not mistaken, do you have your borders closed to the Babaki League? You have your borders closed to the Babaki League. So how exactly do you plan on getting to me is a very good question. You also can't go anywhere because you have militant isolationists between you. So you've been dragged into a war that you can't even participate in, you absolute buffoons. Oh wait, we're running out of stuff. And I'm not even paying attention because I'm too busy shitting on these guys. Alright, but things are going really well. We're down to minus 70 acceptance and plus 55 status quo, which is great. But we just need to make sure that we get all their stuff, all their stations killed, everything like that, and then we'll be good to go. Holy cow. We need to destroy some of these blockers, please. Wonderful. The first habitat has been completed. The Zersh habitat. Let's go ahead and get this, and we do indeed have no energy districts? What?
New technology discovered.
Is that a thing on console? I think it is. Or is it just 4 districts that you get? No matter. We have a trade district, so I suppose that works. The Superlocks. Head to the habitat, please. And let's have you move into position for the next one. And we'll build that one somewhere else in this system as well. In fact, we could build one right over our main system, or our main planet. Wonderful. Habitats all around. I almost feel bad for them at this point because we're just mopping the floor with them, honestly. Like it's kind of sad. These guys they stand no chance. And we're about to become robots. 7 months. 7 months until we discard our human flesh bags, or not our human because we're technically reptiles, but our inferior flesh bags. This is going to be amazing, guys. This is going to be absolutely incredible. Hopefully this doesn't bankrupt our energy, but I can't remember if you have to eat food as a synthetic empire. I think you do, which is fine because we have a world dedicated to food. It's not a big deal. But at the same time, if we don't need food, I'm going to keep the food because then we can sell it. Even though it's basically worthless, it's still free money. And yes, you do see this correctly. I am going to jack this damn thing up until we have 150 Corvettes in one fleet. They're all going to have Devastator torpedoes, and they're all going to be the most annoying thing in the galaxy. There we go. And then we need to bump up some more cruisers. We need at least 10. We can make this our balanced fleet. How's that? Add a ship design. Oh, good lord, what just happened? Okay, there we go. Add a battleship. Nope. Why can't I? What the hell? I can't add my own classes of ships? I don't want to add Federation stuff. Yeah, we'll try that later. What is all of this stuff down here, you might ask? Probably just regular Corvettes. We're almost there. 3 months. 3 months, everyone. And how close are they to wanting to surrender? Minus 54? Okay.
Construction online.
And that's probably because we're technically at war with these guys too. So if we can find a way over to them, that will be fine. In fact, it'll probably have to be all the way back over here. What we might do is we might just upgrade everyone with jump drives and then just jump them over there.
Establishing colony.
And there's our wonderful habitat. It's going to be colonized soon. So yeah, probably what we'll do is after we've done with these guys, we'll come back to base, we'll regroup, and then we'll rest, repair, get refitted, everything like that, grab ourselves a nice big jump drive, and we'll hop over into the Galactic Gym Empire, and we'll piece by piece, world by world. Or we could technically settle status quo and be completely fine, and probably turn these guys into a whole new empire. I don't know if that's how that works, though. I think it does. A new Mikonan Empire will be created as an ally or subject of the Lokken Mechanists out of 36 occupied Mikonan systems. Does it say...
Research project
Oh, there we go! Planned obsolescence. Have at least 75% pops be robotic with... Oh, well, that's so cool. Okay, so we don't want to be the post-super lock. So what do we got now? Like Tears and Rain? Evolve into perfect immortal machines. Let us be... the Ascendant. I think the Ascendants sounds really cool. And we need to make that singular. And then Ascendants. I really like the sound of that. Ascend Ants. There we go. And one more. Ascendant. There we go. Perfect. And we don't like that picture. Can I change that? I'll probably have to gene mod myself. We are so much more than we once was. And we are so much more than we once were. Now let's see what it does to my economy. I'm just curious. We're going to see if it tanks anything. We're going to see if it boosts anything. Oh no. You guys really didn't like that, you damn spiritualists. Go ahead, declare war on me. See how I like it. See how you like it. There's no fanatic spiritualistic fallen empires, which is great. Holy crap, did you just see that energy bump? Okay. Now, we're consuming... Okay, I was right. You do not consume food. You don't consume food as the Machine Empire, or as a Synthetic Empire. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so here's what we need to do now. We technically have 3 species. So, what we need to do is we need to gene mod these guys. Or we need to create a template for these guys. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in logic engines. That one. Then pop housing usage is fine. We want to be able to be developed quite quickly. And I think that should work. Let's change our appearance to the superior... That one. That seems appropriate for an ascendant species. So we've got this one, which allows us to have plus 200% habitability, plus 5% jobs, resources from jobs, plus 10% from all research, and then assembled even faster, but we're a little bit bulky, so we take up more room. So, let's create the template, and let's come down here, apply the template, and how long is that going to take? 49 fucking months, good lord. What was our last research on engineering? That one, okay.
Construction online.
Who just claimed something? Y'all are making claims now in the middle of a war? Are you kidding me? What the hell is your problem, Alright, now my question is, how many systems do they own? Can we actually see that in the contacts thing? So they own 6 planets. I'm pretty sure we own all 6 of those planets. But no, we can't see how many they've got.
Construction online.
No. Okay, so it doesn't say how many systems they have. I suppose I'll just count them. 1, 2, 5. Okay, so we technically own all of their space, which means... And we own all of their planets, too. Or do we? Yeah, no, those are primitive civilizations. So that would mean if we settle status quo...
Construction online.
We should create a new empire that just becomes our guys. Let's go ahead and bump this up a bit to like 200, or oops. Let's go ahead and bump that back up, please. And there we go. Confirm. More energy, please. So what my question is if I go ahead and do this, I mean, I suppose the only way to figure it out is to try it. Oh yeah, now we're making decent amounts of stuff. Oh goodness, I love being rich. Oh, I love being rich so much in this game. Look at our consumer goods too. They're finally positive. Which means we can dump all of our monies into alloys and start building even more stuff. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to call the fleet back to home base. We're going to get them all outfitted with jump drives, and we're going to go see about getting them over to that other space, or I'll just become impatient and settle status quo. Because I don't think they're going to want to surrender. So, I suppose we can try this. I'm just curious. I just want to see what happens. So they are the United Mechanists block. Let's try it. Settle status quo.
Diplomatic connection established.
Our vassal, United Mechanists Technocracy, has entered the war against United Mechanists block. Okay. We will accept this for now. Now, they should be gone, technically, shouldn't they? Oh, they have one system? They've got one system? Did we just forget this planet? It was their capital. So I wonder, you can't take their capital in that situation. Now, that's interesting. Now, let's see. Are they in our Federation? They are not. That's great to know. That's really good to know, because now they're our vassal. They're not our tributary, but they're also not in our Federation either. So if I want them to be in the Federation, they'd have to be invited into the Federation. Interesting.
Colony founded.
And there's our habitat. Wonderful. Let's start bumping up trade value, please. More trade in the home capital will be wonderful. So that's a really interesting development. Okay, we're no longer at war, so that's fine. We've now we've now vassalized them. So they'll go to war with us as well, as will the State of Hypnis. Which is great, because they should be really good friends with us, too. The United Mykonos Technocracy, yeah, they're actually quite friends with us. Quite good friends with us, because they are our exact... they are our exact ethics. Egalitarian and fanatic materialist. Honestly, I think that's probably one of the best ways to do it. So he has a truce with them and them, but we also have a truce with them, don't we? Yes, we have a truce with them. Okay. But, you know, that's A-okay. Because now we can turn our attention to the Selemy Confederacy down here. And we can take them out real fast too, honestly. They've got a whole bunch of star fortresses. How powerful are they in comparison to me?
Construction online
Is my question. They are not very powerful, it would seem. Selemy Confederacy. Looks like they're the third most powerful, I would say. Nothing too crazy. Okay, that was a great war. That was a wonderful war. Oh yes, and now that we're machines, we can start to colonize all of these planets. Oh my good lord. The amount of micromanaging has just jumped up tenfold. I can pretty much guarantee that. Holy crap. And we don't actually need all of that food either, so we can bump this up even more. And sell another 100. Wonderful. That should be okay. Oh man, it feels good to be rich. Feels so good to be rich. Trade map. Yel Barasta. Where is that one at? That one's all the way up here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we're not getting any trade from that one. Betria. Alright, so we need to bump that up a little bit, because we're losing a bit of trade value. And trade value, yes, is quite important. You are correct. We need more naval capacity. We also need more admin cap. You know what? We need to start researching that. Because we're going to be colonizing like mad. Okay. So we're making lots of energy now. This is really great. Wonderful. Another habitat on its way. And I'm going ahead and setting up the assimilation.
Project concluded.
Going ahead and doing that. Setting up the assimilation. That way... any new things will allow us to assimilate them into what we need them to be. Because right now, we're currently only have the Ascendant base version, but we're still creating super locks because they were growing on all of our planets. So my idea is to build Let's not colonize that as of yet. We won't colonize you just yet. We'll wait. Because I want to make sure that we get this done. I want to make sure that we get this situation done first in 29 months. Then we'll be able to do that. Because then we'll have access to being able to colonize with our actual species that we want. Because we don't want a whole bunch of, the super locks. Because then we're going to have the problem that we're having right now, which is unemployment and massive amounts of unrest and instability on the planets where it's happening. Because right now, there's 2 pops on this planet that are being assimilated, and it's not making them very happy. But there's just a whole bunch of problems wrong with this world. What's going on here? Another one right there. And let's bump you up right there. I went ahead and cleared all of the tile blockers, which is great. You need another housing district, and more mining is perfectly fine. You guys, another one of you, please. And sure, we'll just get rid of all these arcologies. Oh, good lord, that was expensive. Okay, another one of you, please. And then let's see here. We need one of you. Some of you. I know it's kind of silly to create more food when you don't need it. Oh, I have no minerals. That's right. Oops. All right, massive refitting of our ships coming right up. And even the Federation fleet is going to be upgraded. So what I did is I went ahead and refitted all the ships with all of the upgrades that I wanted. They're all going to have jump drives, and they're all going to have the correct outfit that I want them to have.
Construction online.
And let me tell you, these things are going to be powerful. Once we have kinetic artillery, though, they'll be even more powerful for the battleships and stuff like that. Especially if we do indeed get the Unbidden, because we got jump drives so early. But if we do get them, that'll be pretty good to counter them, because they're just very heavy on shields, if I'm not mistaken. So the best way to do that is to have probably kinetic artillery and disruptors, I think. I'll have to look up a hard counter for the Unbidden. Pretty much every single one of the endgame crises, because I've not fought enough of them to really have that memorized. But we're upgrading our system capital right here. Eventually we'll be able to do all sorts of stuff on the system capital. And in fact, what we're actually going to go ahead and do is on the system capital, get rid of the food. Even though we're producing 127 of it, I don't think we... Why are so many people... How are we making so much food from this one place? Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see if we need to do anything.
Construction online.
Okay. Oh, what do we get? New Shining Star. Upgrade your capital to an Imperial Complex. Nice! That's super cool. Alright, so we're making the least amount of minerals on this planet. To destroy the minerals and to build energy districts?
Construction online.
Possibly so. Let's see. Let's build something there. Oh yeah, no, we're getting very powerful now.
Fleet upgrades applied.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're getting quite powerful, which is going to be quite nice. Okay, perfect. My goodness. Hell, we can go to war here very soon, honestly. What do we need to outfit? We got 10,000. Can we outfit completely? No, we need 122 ships, 37,000 freaking fleets, or 37,000 alloys. Holy shit! Now, if we do this, we're going to be severely over.
Project concluded.
We're going to be severely over our fleet cap, which can really handicap our economy. However, we're having 713 energy. So we might not be handicapped as much as I think. Not to mention, all we're going to do is just get more and more powerful. It's going to be so nice, honestly. And we're going to be able to expand all of these different planets. Oh, it's going to be so nice. In fact, let's go ahead and have these guys jump on over to... where? Why can't I... What the heck? Why can't I... You have jump drives installed, don't you? Why don't you have jump drives? What the hell? I gave you jump drives. Do you need to upgrade? Oh, they need to upgrade again. I was like, I know I put jump drives in all of these ships. You damn chips. There we go. Now they have the jump drives. Perfect. Now, why did you drop... What the fuck just happened? What are you guys using? You've got plasma and you've got devastator torpedoes. Why did you drop 2,000 fleet power? Or did they? Maybe I'm just silly. I don't know. Oh well. Let's get them over there.
Fleet upgrades applied.
We'll just go ahead and have them move. Don't need to waste the jump drive as of yet. Okay, we're, okay, yeah, no, we need to reinforce. Fuck it. Just spend all the alloys we have.
Construction online.
I've never reached the massive, like, the main amount of alloys that you can reach. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Research is looking great. We could use more. But because we're not expanding as much, we should start to catch up to our Empire Sprawl. In fact, I've got half a mind to not even colonize anything new until I've caught up with my Empire Sprawl. But I suppose we'll find out. Alright, let's test out our new bad boys. Our new Devastator torpedoes and the plasma launchers. Let's see how they do against these pirates. They're gonna do just fine against the pirates, obviously. They're just pirates. And here they come. 49 Corvettes versus 9 Corvettes. Wonderful. They're probably not even gonna get close to them. They're going to fly very close to this Trinary Star, I'll tell you that. And I was saying... and here come the Devastator torpedoes. Look at them, they look so cool. Oh, they look so cool. I love missiles so much, they're so much fun to watch. Alright, then we'll just have these guys go back to base once they're done with the base. Damn! Alright, made quick work of them. Let's have you guys go back, get a nice rub down. And then we'll have you come over here and do all that sorts of stuff. Okay, now let's downgrade you because we don't need that. Now we need to check out our trade routes and see where the hell we're losing all of our stuff to. Okay, so we need something in Nimbus. Looks like Nimbus might be one of the only places that we need to put something in. Okay, let's just go and put that there. Oh, okay, wonderful. Our species has been finished. And now we've got only 2 to modify right there. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and start that. Let's see how much this boosts my economy now. It should give us 5% resources from all of our stuff. Crocky, mate, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness, how I love this game. Alright, good. The Awoken are not building, so that's fine. Robots are probably still being built, so that's also fine. But eventually, I imagine we'll start building... Oh, good lord, what the hell just happened? Oh, because of our housing needs. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to demolish these, but we're going to replace them with generator districts. And then we're going to replace some of the food districts with a couple city districts, just like that. I think that'll probably be the best idea for that. You need a habitation district as well. You need another district just like that. And then everything else here is fine. Here, you guys are fine like that.
New technology discovered.
More housing. Should have known that would have happened. This is fine right here. There's no unemployed there. What are you talking about? And then we need an energy grid right there to bump up our energy production. Upgrade that bad boy. Another energy grid right there. And wow, the Ecumenopolis is ready to build another building. Okay. Very cool. Alright, everything else is looking good. Okay. What do we have here? Shield capacitors. And there's Zuracorp. At 89 years into the game. That's totally fine. Ah, finally, Neutronium Materials. Who just broke their research agreement? The Babaki League. Is that so, my friends? Oh, you finally come to hate us. It could be a trap, leave it. Finally come to hate us. Because we're artificial. And because they have claims on our... They have claims? Oh, do they now? What do you claim? There's an empire between us. What do you think is rightfully yours? Alright, maybe they'll be our next target, I'm not sure.
Online.
Holy crap. Plus 12.23 on the capital planet. Wow, that's a fast growth speed. Holy good lord. Well, okay then. I will take that and run with it. That's kind of amazing.
Online.
We do indeed need more consumer goods. Strategic resources, because we're only making like a few of each. Granted, we can technically upgrade a couple things if we need to. But at the same time, oh yeah, economy's starting to ramp up. It's starting to look real nice now. In fact, let's go and just start building some of those too. May as well, right? Ooh, but you know what? We need to go ahead and put in some holo theaters, because you guys need amenities, don't you, to be happy? You guys don't really need anything. You're fine. We'll build one more of those. Okay, so we're over our fleet cap.
Construction online.
And we're going to be very over our fleet cap, I would say. Holy Corvettes. How much is it costing? 8% so far. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't get too high. But if it does, we'll do the tech to get it. It's no worries. Alright, that hole's been filled in practically. Down here, we need to continue to upgrade this one to a star fortress, if I can. We haven't gotten Titans yet, but that's because we were out of engineering research for so many months. Hello there. Plus 5% to our workers' output. Thank you very much. And then eventually we'll come up here and we'll get all this stuff done. Now, where does this one lead? This leads into the Stellaris Confederacy. Okay, good. So we don't even need to be too close to them. We can just kind of jump into their space almost immediately, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so far 12% extra. How's our fleets looking?
Construction online.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Updated.
The Corvette swarm grows. It's so amazing. I love it.
New technology discovered.
Oh, I love it. All right, more of that, please. And oh, there's Big Papa. Come to me, you beautiful bastard.
Construction online.
Mega engineering. Hello to the newest stuff very soon. Once we're done with domination, we'll be able to unlock galactic wonders. This we need Titans for, so yeah. The Colossus project will probably come last, unless after Mega Engineering we get lucky and get the Titans tech. Now see, these guys are going to be building battleships. Oh, I love the humanoid ships so much. Pretty much everyone should be in battleships by now. And even though we have a Corvette swarm, if we were to go up against a fleet of all battleships, we'd probably win, because their tracking won't be able to hit all of us, and that's totally fine. So it's okay that we're minus food, because we don't consume food, it's only in the form of trade deals. So I'm not really all that worried. If we go negative into the food, doesn't really matter.
Construction online.
Alright. But unfortunately, guys, we are indeed at the end of today's episode right here. And the great part about where we're at right now with the Lokken Mechanists is we're kind of at the point where we can really begin to kind of just snowball out of control as far as our economy goes. We can get new colonies going. We can really begin to delve into the megastructures that we can build with Utopia. And it does look like the Stellaris Confederacy is slowly expanding over to this part of the galaxy, as they've found a wormhole over there. So they're probably going to be our next target. And then the Babaki League, Xander Interstellar Autocracy, and then the Galactic Chim Empire. All the while, once we have our Unity ambitions going, we will have the Will to Power for more influence, and as well as Architectural Renaissance for increased build speed with megastructures. So we'll be able to get into that stuff in the next coming episodes, but we're ending off right now in the year 2290. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you in the next video.